back to the Bangor Auditorium for the boys Class B State Championship. The Mountain Valley Falcons beat the Windjammers of Camden Rockport. Welcome back to the Bangor Auditorium for Game 2 tonight. Tim Throckmorton here with John Small and Bob Sibilek, bringing us Camden Rockport against Mountain Valley. Camden Rockport coming in here. What an impressive-looking team. They got a huge guy underneath. They got some great shooters. Can this team get beat, I guess?
Yeah, they really do. They're really key for Camden Rockport tonight, Tim, is they really have to get the ball down inside to their big guy, Dale Lander, at their 6'7" center. Also, we all know about Mike Geisler, the 6'3" forward. If those two guys have a good game down inside, Camden Rockport's going to have a good game, and they really need to stay out of foul trouble.
And the first time in 20 years they're playing for a gold ball, so I'm sure they're motivated. It was 4 years ago when Mountain Valley won a state championship. This is another terrific team with quite a Welcome back to the Bangor Auditorium for the boys Class B State Championship. The Mountain Valley Falcons beat the Windjammers of Camden Rockport. Welcome back to the Bangor Auditorium for Game 2 tonight. Tim Throckmorton here with John Small and Bob Sibilek, bringing us Camden Rockport against Mountain Valley. Camden Rockport coming in here. What an impressive-looking team. They got a huge guy underneath. They got some great shooters. Can this team get beat, I guess?
Yeah, they really do. They're really key for Camden Rockport tonight, Tim, is they really have to get the ball down inside to their big guy, Dale Lander, at their 6'7" center. Also, we all know about Mike Geisler, the 6'3" forward. If those two guys have a good game down inside, Camden Rockport's going to have a good game, and they really need to stay out of foul trouble.
And the first time in 20 years they're playing for a gold ball, so I'm sure they're motivated. It was 4 years ago when Mountain Valley won a state championship. This is another terrific team with quite a shooter on this squad as well.
Well, yes, the Bedard boy is an outstanding player. He's only a junior. They've got some good size to go with them. They've got good quickness, and he'll penetrate, and he's the type of player that makes his teammates better players. So I look for him to really have a great game and make those other players rise to the occasion.
Bedard is one of the keys and one of the terrific players to watch in this tournament. We'll be back to talk more about them and take a look at both of these teams on video right after this.
And Grant's Dairy. Equally,
Class B is coming up next, and these two teams can really rock and roll when they get going, and we had a chance to catch up with them on the trail here to the Bangor Auditorium. Here's a look at what we saw. Tonight, the Mountain Valley Falcons enter the Bangor Auditorium featuring one of the best schoolboy players this state has ever seen in 6'1" junior guard Andy Bedard. For the year, Bedard has led the team in scoring, averaging almost 32 points a game, in steals, 4.2 a game, in assists, 4.9 a game, and is second in rebounding with almost 9 a game. In Rumford, the fans just refer to Andy as Showtime. All this video of Bedard was from last Friday's Western Maine final, the first half only. 6'1" senior Adam Dayan is the Falcons' other leading scorer, averaging about 14 points a game. The Mountain Valley offense is well balanced behind Bedard. The Windjammers of Camden Rockport, #1 seed in Eastern Maine, also feature one of the state's premier players in 6'3" forward Mike Geisler. Mike averages 22 points a game this season. His strength, he can play facing the basket and with his back to the basket. Camden Rockport is a very well-balanced team and can play any tempo. 6'7" junior center Dale Landreth averages 16 a game to go along with 11.5 boards a contest. The backcourt of Corey Staples and Ben Lauka averaged 13 and 12 points. On defense, the Jammers play a man-to-man with a lot of pressure on the ball and don't allow their opponents many attempts at the foul line.
That's the way they look on videotape. They got some game action to go here tonight. We got the coaches with us now. Matt Cobras, Mountain Valley coming in here. We hear an awful lot of talk about one of your players. How about the rest of them? Tell us what this team does so well.
Well, I like to think we got a real solid squad. We go about 8 deep. We got some real good players that can come in off the bench, and a lot of people that understand their roles. We like to go up and down the floor, pressure defense, and run on offense when we get a chance. Hopefully it'll be a nice, exciting game tonight.
Tell us quickly about Mr. Bedard, best player some people are saying that they've ever seen.
Well, I think so. You know, I've seen him for a couple of years now, and he's tough to stop, and he's awful fun to watch from my perspective.
Matt, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck. Jeff Hart comes in here with this Camden Rockport team. He tried to hide for years with this squad, thinking nobody knew where he was coming from, but they've had their eye on you all year. You've had a terrific season.
Well, it's been a great year. We kind of picked as the favorites right from the start, and we kind of relished the role. It was new for us, and kids liked it, and they really stepped up for it.
You got a big guy. You got some great shooters. This is a team that can really win the state. Are you thinking about, if you do everything well, this is yours?
Oh, I certainly do. I think we're very well balanced, and we're facing a great team here tonight, but you expect to face a great team when you get to a state championship game. So, you know, we're very confident.
Jeff Hart, best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks a lot, Tim.
Jeff Hart of the Camden Rockport Windjammers, and we've got a great game on our hands back in a couple of minutes with the second Class B state championship game.
More clinical experience.
In other healthcare settings that the program prepares them for very well.
Hudson College is a choice you should make.
My mother never quite honor.
Back here at the Bangor Auditorium, getting set for the start of tonight's Class B state championship game. The Eastern Maine champion Camden Rockport boys taking on the Western Maine champion Mountain Valley Falcons. John Small here with Coach Bob Cymbaluk. And Coach, what are they thinking right now? That you've been here before. What are the two teams thinking before the start of tonight's game?
Let's get this thing started is what they're thinking. You know, they want to play, and all the hullabaloo of the week, you know, they want to really go.
Have your attention, please.
Okay, we're going to send it over to Harold Stewart, the PA announcer, for some good sports awards tonight.
The D, C, and B Sportsmanship Awards. They'll be presented by Richard Gardner from Washington Academy, Mr. Martin Gray from Central High School. First, we have representatives come forward for Class D boys, Temple Christian Academy. Accepting the sportsmanship banner, Captain Nate King. Orono boys, Gary Floor. On behalf of the Principal Association, it's an honor to make these presentations to you and your schools. Again, congratulations. And also from Western Maine, they are unable to attend. Western Maine Class B boys sportsmanship goes to Greeley High School. Congratulations to Greeley. And now, tonight's contest. We find the visiting Falcons from Mountain Valley High School. They'll be facing the Windjammers from Camden Rockport High School. Team members for the visiting Falcons, coached by Matt Cobras, beginning with a sophomore, number 40, Clay Marston. 0 is the junior, Micaiah Cormier. 00 is a junior, Chris West. Freshman number 10, Jason Carrier. 12 is a sophomore, Jack Dorr. Sophomore number 20, Kevin New. 22 is a junior, Robert Callahan. Senior number 44, Matt Foreman. Freshman number 52, Chad Haynes. Number 55, Mark Jorgensen. For the home team, Camden Rockport Windjammers, coached by Jeff Hart. Beginning with a junior, number 10, Corey McDonald. The sophomore, number 14, Nathan Travers. Number 20 is a junior, Tom Salonen. Junior number 30, Chris Hart. 32 is a junior, Andrew Daly. Senior, 34, Eric Crabtree. Sophomore, number 42, Ben Luce. Junior, number 54, Matt Weatherwax. Senior, number 40, Matthew Clark. Now for your starters, beginning with Mountain Valley Falcons, the sophomore at 4, number 11, Steve Gonzalez. For the Windjammers, he's a senior guard, number 22, Ben Loca. For the Falcons, a junior guard, number 21, Andy Bedard. And for the Windjammers, he's a senior guard, number 24, Corey Staples. For the Falcons, he's a senior guard, number 23, Dean Boudreau. For the Windjammers, a junior at center, number 50, Dale Landreth. For the Falcons, he's a senior at center, number 25, Sean Spadaya. And for the Windjammers, a junior at 4, number 44, Ian McKenzie. And for the Falcons, a senior at 4, number 24, Adam Dayon. And for the Windjammers, a senior 4, number 52, Mike Geisler. Your officials for this game, Mr. Cody and Mr. Davis. No, Mr. Thurston and Mr. Clark.
Well, there are your lineups for tonight's matchup. The Camden Rockport Windjammers 19-2 overall. The Mountain Valley Falcons 18-1 overall coming into here. And Bob, we were talking a little bit before the game. Does it matter much that Camden Rockport has played a lot of the tournament here and Mountain Valley really hasn't seen much of the Bangor Auditorium?
I don't really think so. These are two good ball clubs. The court's 84 long, the rims are 18 inches diameter, and the foul lines are 15 feet. It's pretty much the same. These are good players. I don't think it's going to make that much difference in the ball game, no.
We're just about set to tap this one off for the Mountain Valley Falcons. They won their last state title in 1990, defeating Rockland. For the Camden Rockport Windjammers, it's been a little longer. It's been 20 years, in 1974. Looks like a mismatch, but don't be fooled. Andy Bedard at 6'1" will jump for the Falcons. Dale Landreth for the Windjammers. You've heard a lot about Bedard.
Yeah, Bedard had 20 dunks this year. Plus.
Tap is up. It's won by the Windjammers. Lauka has it on the right wing, guarded closely by Bedard. Lauka starts with a three, way off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Gonzalez for Mountain Valley. Here comes Bedard. At the foul line, he'll take the jumper. It's off, no good, and out of bounds. Camden Rockport will have it.
Well, both teams shot air balls, but they're a little tight. Take a couple of minutes and things will loosen up.
McKenzie gets the ball into Geisler. Geisler guarded in the backcourt closely by Dayon. He'll bring it over the timeline.
Mountain Valley straight man-to-man, John.
Lauka with it now on the left wing. Down the corner to Staples. Camden Rockport running a patient offense here. Geisler with a jumper, in and out. Rebound fought for. Mountain Valley has it. Here comes Dayon. Kicks it back up top now to Bedard. Bedard with it. In the corner. Trying to get it back up top for Bedard. Good defense by Staples. The shot is taken there by Boudreau. It's no good. And the Windjammers having some trouble in the backcourt, but Geisler maintains possession.
The Mountain Valley putting good man-to-man pressure on, John.
Staples driving in the lane. Hits it. 2-0 Camden Rockport. 6:49 to play here in the first quarter. And Bedard will walk it up for the Falcons. On the left side, it goes to Dayon. Trying to drive baseline. Not much there. Good defense by Geisler. It's back up top now to Boudreau. Bedard with it. Bedard, the long three off the mark. Landreth with the rebound. You're probably going to see him take a few more shots from out there tonight.
Well, he's a good shooter. It's going to take him a little while to get going, but hey, good shooters are going to find the range eventually.
Lauka deep in the corner, kicks it out deep now to Landreth. He'll go around the horn to Staples. McKenzie, the wide open jumper. It is off the mark, no good. Rebound, Lauka puts it right back up. That's no good. And we have a foul called in the rebounding action on Mountain Valley. It looked like Landreth had good position, Bob, there for that rebound.
Yes, he did, and he was going to score. That was a good foul.
Geisler has it now up top, closely guarded by Bedard. Puts the shot up. It's no good. McKenzie with a putback. That won't fall. Geisler has it. We've got another foul. This time on Camden Rockport.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be on Geisler, 52.
Geisler a little too aggressive, trying to get the rebound. Still just 2-0. 5:59 to play here in the first quarter of the Class B state championship game. Bedard looking down inside. Dayon has it now. Trying to find Spadea along the baseline, and he'll draw the foul.
Right now, looks like Camden Rockport's playing man-to-man.
Sean Spadea, 6'5", senior center for the Falcons. That should be a good matchup all night. Spadea and Landreth underneath.
Right, good size on both parts.
First shot is no good. He'll have one more. Mountain Valley looking to get on the scoreboard here in the first quarter. And Spadea missed them both. The rebound, though, kicked back out deep to Boudreau. He'll kick it along the baseline. Here comes Bedard with it. Now in the corner, it's Gonzalez. Back up top to Boudreau. Dayon trying to move around the foul line. Can't do it. Here comes Bedard driving through the paint. Dishes it off to Spadea. Lays it up and in.
Yeah, nice pass by Bedard. Penetrated and dished it off. Nice pass.
Corey Staples crosses the timeline. Has it knocked away momentarily. Got it back. Trying to get it to Lauka. And it's knocked out of bounds by Bedard.
Yeah, excellent penetration. Nice dish, easy basket. Bedard made the play by creating the layup.
Lauka drives inside, can't get the shot, but Landreth is right there for the tip, and it's 4-2 Camden Rockport.
They're going to have to block him out, keep him off the offensive board.
Bedard with it out deep, trying to move around a pick, takes the long jumper, no good. Rebound comes out deep for Staples. Staples, guarded by Boudreau up top. 4:45 to play here in the first quarter. It's 4-2. Camden Rockport. Geisler on the baseline. Hits the side of the backboard. And here comes Andy Bedard. Penetrating. Blocked partially by Landreth. We've got a jump ball. And the arrow is pointing Mountain Valley's way.
Yeah, Bedard, when he penetrates, going to create all kinds of problems for Camden Rockport because they've got to come to leave and to leave their men to help out on him, and he's going to leave some people wide open.
Bedard with a long three. That's off the mark. The rebound out deep again, though, and Gonzalez has it. Now Boudreau trying to drive through the lane. Puts the shot up over Lauka. No good. Landreth has it. Here come the Windjammers on the break. Pass down to Lauka. He'll lay it up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound fought for. The Falcons have it. Dayon pushing it up. Kicks it back out to Bedard. Thought about the three. Now he takes it. He got it.
That was more than a three. That was like about an NBA three, John. That was about 2-3 feet beyond the three-point line.
Well, he thought about taking it even farther out than that. Then he decided to step in a few more steps. 5-4 Mountain Valley. Lauka, the turnaround jumper. No good. Bedard with the rebound. Here come the Falcons. Bounce pass attempted by Bedard, and it's kicked by Corey Staples. And the Falcons will inbound on the far sideline.
Right now, they've got Staples guarding Bedard, man-to-man.
On the far side, it's Dayon. Goes cross-court to Boudreau. Thought about the three. Bedard has it now up top. Trying to drive by Staples in the paint. Dishes it up over Landreth. He got it.
Yeah, great penetration again by Bedard. They've got to get some help on him.
7-4, the Falcons with the lead. Geisler, the 18-footer, good. This could turn into the Geisler-Bedard show before it's over, Bob.
It sure could. And right now, Bedard and Geisler both are doing an outstanding job from both their teams.
Out deep in the corner, a three-pointer taken by Boudreau is no good. Landreth has the rebound. Staples on the far side. Trying to move inside, kicks it out to Landreth. Now Lauka. Back up to Staples. 2:50 to play here in the first quarter. Geisler, the turnaround jumper, is no good. McKenzie has the rebound. The putback is no good. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Landreth.
Pace of the game is real quick. You got to get subs in, and as both coaches are doing right now. In fact, I think the pace of the game favors Mountain Valley, John, if the pace gets really much more quicker than it is.
And I think you're right, as Robert Callahan comes in now for the Falcons. And Boudreau will get a breather. Bedard in the paint again. The scoop shot. It's good. And it's 9-6 Mountain Valley. Staples guarded closely in the backcourt by Callahan. Takes it down in the right corner. Trying to get it inside the Geisler. It's taken away by Dayon on the break with Landreth. Puts it up. Landreth, good defense. He has the rebound. The Windjammers on the break. Geisler. Bullet pass to Lauka. Knocked out of bounds. And Camden Rockport will inbound.
Bedard again on the penetration. Penetrates right, left, back into the lane. Underhand scoop shot and in. Great, great play. Great penetration.
Corey Staples for three in the corner. Off the mark. We have a whistle. And a foul on Camden Rockport.
Yeah, it's going to be on Landreth. I think he pushed off.
2:06 to play here in the first quarter. Mountain Valley with a 9-6 lead over CR. Bedard through a double team. Puts it up. The shot's no good, but he drew the foul. You're going to see that all night.
Yeah, Camden Rockport's going to have to give some help to Corey Staples. The offside people have got to get in the paint, stop him, make him force the pass out to somebody else. You just can't let Bedard get deep into the paint, John.
Well, Bedard averaging 33 points a game. He scored 113 points in the Western Maine tourney. That broke a 23-year-old record as he hits that first foul shot.
He's the type of player, John, and if they let him get into the paint, it's going to be really major problems for Camden Rockport, because he's either going to get fouled or he's going to score.
Well, Bedard hit 1 of 2, and it's 10-6 Mountain Valley.
Right now, Mountain Valley got a smaller man guiding Geisler, but he's quick.
Staples up top, guarded by Callahan, looking to get it into Landreth, can't do it. Now Lauka has it along the baseline to Geisler. Turnaround jumper will not fall, and Gonzalez with the rebound. Callahan with it, trying to move around Nathan Travers. In the paint, trying to dish it down to Spadea. He is double-teamed. The shot up off the glass is no good, and Landreth has the rebound. Travers on the break for Camden Rockport. Lays it up, no good. Landreth tries to tip. That won't fall. Here comes Bedard. In the paint, up and in.
Great transition by Mountain Valley. Run the ball up the court really quick, and he did it with a dribble too, John.
12-6, Mountain Valley, and Jeff Hart wants a timeout.
Here's Bedard again, full length of the court penetration. No pass, just straight penetration. Just drove through his man, no help with the Camden defense.
And we'll be right back after this.
My father started with 6 cows. We went a long ways, really. We've been in business for 147 years, and I'm the 5th generation here on this farm. And we've been with Grant's Dairy now for 9 years. Grant's Dairy sets their standards higher than the government. The consumer's going to get a better tasting, better flavored milk. We're a good group to work with. Grant's Dairy has seen to it that we're able to continue dairy farming. Grant's Dairy has been a good neighbor for a good many years.
Back here at the Bangor Auditorium, and Bob Similik, they're going to have to really shut down Andy Bedard here driving through the lane. 12-6, Mountain Valley with the lead. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Nathan Travers leaves it up top now for Matt Weatherwax, who's checked into the game. Lauka will take the short jumper. That's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Gonzalez has it for the Falcons.
Yeah, Camden's only getting one shot right now.
Callahan goes down in the corner to Foreman. Hits the three-pointer. Matt Foreman checked in for the Falcons. Drains it from the corner. And it's 15-6 Mountain Valley. Travers. Cross court to Staples. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Staples looking to get it into Landreth. The Falcons doing a great job of defense.
Yeah, they're fronting him down there in the block.
They finally get it inside to Landreth. He takes the shot. It's no good, but he finally draws the foul. That's what they've been trying to do all night. They just can't get it down there to Landreth.
Well, I think they've got to be just a little bit more patient. If you don't get it to him the first time, I don't think you can give up on it. You got to swing the ball, reverse to the other side, then take another look.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mountain Valley leading Camden Rockport 15-6 in the state title game. Camden Rockport, a phenomenal free throw shooting team. Landreth misses the first one. He gets the second, and it's 15-7. 15 seconds on the clock. Bedard will have it. The clock is not started. There it goes.
I think they're going to hold for one shot. You want to guess who's going to have the ball in his hands at the end?
Bedard's watching the clock. He's not looking at anybody else. 5 seconds to go. He'll fire up a long three. Switch. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Mountain Valley 18, Camden Rockport 7. Back in 60 seconds.
My dad's a doctor, and you have to be real smart to be a doctor. Well, my dad fixes cars, and he's a lot smarter than your dad, because a doctor only has 2 models to fix, men and women, and they never change. My dad has to know how to fix hundreds of car models, and they change every year.
Well, my dad helps your dad keep your dad's car running right, and that's his door.
CarQuest, preferred by professional automotive technicians.
I'm Don Lowry. The Social Security system is designed to help the people of Maine if they've been disabled. If you've ever tried to collect on Social Security disability, you know how frustrating it can be. Call Lowry & Associates. We can help you with your Social Security disability problems. If you've made a claim and been turned down on your initial request or reconsideration, call this number. Lowry & Associates can help you.
Lowry & Associates. Call 1-800-999-LEGAL.
The Windjammers will have the basketball as we start the second quarter. They trail 18-7. Andy Bedard with 13 of his team's 18 in the first quarter. Geisler hits along the baseline. Yeah, they cuts the deficit to 18-9.
Yeah, they get the ball to Geisler down there. He's going to score because he's got a height advantage of the man guarding him.
Bedard has it for the Falcons. Staples has got his work cut out for him tonight, and he'll commit the foul. As Bedard is having free reign in the paint tonight.
And he's very quick, and he's very quick off the dribble, John, and he's really tough. You know, I think probably what you're going to have to do is force him one way and figure we're going to give him his left hand and not give him both sides of the court.
Foreman inbounds out to Bedard. Thought about the three-pointer. Takes the jumper from the foul line to it. 20-9, Mountain Valley. Travers pushes it up for the Windjammers. Trying to move around Bedard, and Bedard causes the travel. He can play defense, too, oh, by the way.
Yeah, really good movement, good lateral movement defensively.
Bedard takes the long three-pointer. Guess what? It's good. They can't let him take that shot all night.
No, he gets up in the air real high and elevates real well. Staples has a problem with that.
23-9, Mountain Valley leads it, and Geisler is fouled as he tries to bring it down. I don't think he's the man that Jeff Hart wants bringing that basketball down the court.
No, and right now they've got a good height advantage because Foreman's only 5'10", and he's guarding him inside. They get the ball to Geisler. Geisler's going to be able to hit the turnaround jumper.
Geisler has it in the corner to Weatherwax, looking to get it inside the Landers. It's knocked away by Mountain Valley. Bedard for three again this time. It's off the mark. Long outlet pass to Staples. Can he track it down? He saves it, but right to Bedard. Bedard again, driving baseline. Landreth got in his way this time. Gonzalez with the rebound. That's no good. Landreth has the rebound. And a foul on Steve Gonzalez of Mountain Valley.
Camden Rockport's going to have to try to slow the tempo down, John, a little bit, okay? They're just not going to be able to run with the quickness of the Mountain Valley. And of course, the faster they run, the more they take the big people out of the ball game because they don't get it inside.
Ben Lauka's going to come back in for the Windjammers. We're also going to see Andrew Daly. Lauka comes back to get it, leaves it for Staples. 6:35 to play in the first half. 23-9, Mountain Valley has run roughshod over the Windjammers. Inside the Geisler. Turnaround is in and out. Bedard on the move again. Splits the defense and lays it up and in. He's unstoppable.
Hey, he's everything they said he was. There's no question about that. The thing I like about him, he's got great quickness, and he changes direction.
If Jeff Hart wants a timeout, we'll take a 30-second break.
If you're about ready to build or remodel a kitchen, the design experts at Hammond Lumber Company are ready to help you turn your dreams into the real thing. In fact, they'll show you exactly how your dream kitchen might look right from the start, with plenty of time to change this or move that or add one of these. And then you choose from Hammond's huge selection of custom and ready-made cabinets, all at factory direct savings. So when you're ready to start cooking, come talk with the people at Hammond Lumber.
Well, we told you at the end of the first quarter that Bedard had 13 points. He's now got 20. He has scored all 7 of his team's points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, right now he's ahead of Camden by 11 by himself.
Daly comes back to get it from Staples. Breaks away from the double team in the backcourt, looking for help. Goes cross-court now to Staples. Staples looking to get it into Geisler. Geisler is immediately double-teamed and fouled.
And that's what Camden Rockport's got to do. They've got to slow the tempo down. They've got to get it in the half court. And they've got to get it in the Landreth's hands and into Geisler's hands because they've got the size advantage inside.
They need good quality shots, and you can't get it all back with one shot.
No, that's correct, John.
Lauka on the baseline. The jumper is no good. Rebound bounced around. Daly had it, but now here come the Falcons. It is Dayon on the break. Lays it up and in. And the Falcons are running away with this. 27-9. 5:45 to play here in the first half. Inside to Geisler on the baseline. The jumper is off the mark. Bedard with the rebound. Here he comes. He blows by everybody looking for the slam dunk, but he'll lay it up and in.
Yeah, Camden's only getting one shot right now, and Mountain Valley's doing a great job on the boards.
Geisler. His pass almost stolen by Bedard. Inside, Staples is deflected by Spadea, and here come the Falcons again. Callahan dishes to Bedard. Back over to Dayon. They'll push it back out. Now it's Cormier. Thought about the shot. Callahan for three. Off the mark. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by Spadea. And Jeff Hart, trying anything here, is going to send in Corey McDonald. He is a 5'9" junior. Also, Nathan Travers will check back in. Staples looks tired.
Well, yeah, the pace of this game, you know, you're going to chase Bedard around, you're going to be tired.
Travers goes down to Lauka in the corner, back up top to Travers, around the horn to McDonald. Kick it back out to Travers. Looking inside for Geisler, turnaround jumper is good.
And that's what Camden Rockport's got to do. He's got to get in the guys' hands with a turnaround jumper on the baseline.
29-11, Mountain Valley with the lead. Dayon has it knocked away by Travers, but they call him with a foul.
And I think, too, the overall quickness of Mountain Valley has surprised Camden a little bit. It's not just Bedard who has quickness, John. They've got good overall quickness.
You mentioned before the game, they seem to be very similar to the Fort Kent team that Camden Rockport played. You've got the star with Andy Bedard, similar to a Lon Berthium.
Right.
Up top, it's Bedard. Left now for Bedard. He thought about, he's going to take a deep three-pointer. He hits it.
That shot was about a 28-footer. He did it off a screen going to his left.
You'll give him that shot all night. My goodness. 32-11, the Falcons lead it. Geisler on the baseline, no good. McKenzie with a putback, and he'll draw the foul. Let's see that shot again.
Yeah, he coming off the screen to his left, about 28 feet. You know, that's NBA plus. That's NBA plus.
That's all world right there.
Yeah, that's a six-pointer.
How do you defend that? Do you let him take that shot?
Well, I think the only thing you can do is if you've got a taller player that's quick enough, you put him on him. But if you haven't, I'd say put two men on him and let somebody else beat you.
McKenzie missed the first foul shot. He'll have one more. 32-11. Mountain Valley with the lead here. 4:14 to play in the first half. He got the second one. It's a 20-point lead for the Falcons. Bedard, who never seems to get tired.
Well, he's a well-conditioned athlete. He's going to go all night.
Drives around McDonald, picked up by McKenzie. Goes cross-court now to Bedard. He'll leave it for Bedard. He'll take the short jumper. It's off the mark. Rebounds Spadea, and he'll get fouled on the putback.
Yeah, nice offensive rebound by Spadea. Knowing the shot was taken from the left and it was probably going to bounce to the right, because 80% of the time it does, he was in excellent position. No one boxed him out.
Spadea averaging 14 points and 11 rebounds per game. Kind of gets lost in all the Bedard hoopla.
Right. You know, you look at Bedard, they list him at 6'1". I don't know if he is 6'1". You know, I think he's 6 feet, maybe 5'11". You know, he's not as big as I think they listed him here.
You look at him and you say, he can't possibly be the player they talk about.
Yeah. Well, he's young. He was only a junior.
Spadea missed both foul shots, but they call the foul on the Falcons in the rebounding action.
Yeah, it's going to be 1-1. 1-1 both ways.
Both teams in the bonus. That will put McKenzie, I believe, at the line.
Yeah, it's going to be McKenzie.
Foul was committed by Dayon. That's his second. 20-point lead for the Mountain Valley Falcons in the Class B state championship game. Camden Rockport trying to battle back. McKenzie missed it. Geisler has the rebound, puts it back up. That won't fall. Got it again, puts it back, out it, and he fouled.
Nice effort by Geisler. Missed the first one, got the second one, stayed with it, put it in. Nice effort on the offensive board. Geisler's a good player. You know, he'll come around, and he's having a pretty good first half. He's got to get some help.
A lot of people don't realize Mike Geisler is the leading rebounder on this Windjammer team. It's not Dale Landry.
No, Geisler's a good leaper. You know, he certainly is.
Geisler set the tournament record, 36 for 39 free throw shooting. But he missed that one. Andy Bedard thought about the three. Staples right in his face, leaves it for Foreman. Back up top to Bedard. Down along the baseline now to Gonzalez. Knocked away by McKenzie. Gonzalez will turn around off the glass. It's no good. Spadea and Landreth fighting for it. The rebound comes out to Lauka. Corey Staples in the corner for Travers. Back out deep to Lauka. Dale Landreth has been out of this ball game for a long time. Three-pointer taken by Staples is no good. And a whistle underneath. The foul on Mountain Valley.
Yes,
Padea.
Yes, Padea, number 25. And Mountain Valley's changed defenses, John. They went 2-1-2 zone this time. I think they want to try to double down on Geisler so they can't get the ball low to him. So Mountain Valley, even though they're up by 18, they've changed their defense.
McKenzie will be at the line again for Camden Rockport. Landreth has been on the bench for quite a while. That gives the Falcons an edge in that you can key on Geisler, and here he comes.
Right, he's coming back in now. Spadea's gone out. He's got 3, so now they've really got a big height advantage with Landreth coming in. Good move on Coach Hart's part.
Shot was no good. 32-14, Mountain Valley. Bedard, behind the back dribble, in the paint, takes the jumper off balance. Geisler has it.
Well, Staples played pretty good defense on him that time.
Staples trying to drive through the paint, puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. It comes out to Lauka. He had it momentarily. Here comes Bedard. 3-on-1 for the Falcons. And the foul is committed by Travers. There's really nothing you can do there. You're helpless.
No, it's a good foul because at least you stop the two-point basket and it's going to be 1-on-1. You're going to make him shoot 2 15-footers instead of a layup.
15-footer for Bedard is like standing underneath.
Right. Well, he's 1 for 2 from the foul line tonight.
2:46 left in the first half. Mountain Valley leading Camden Rockport by 18 in this Class B state championship game. And Bedard missed it.
Well, we found a weakness maybe. We should foul him more. He's 1 for 3 from the foul line.
Geisler out deep. Leaves it for Staples. It will give and go back into Geisler. Flames it.
Yeah, nice move by Geisler again, right on the baseline. Short turnaround, 9-footer.
Bedard now at the top of the circle. Around the horn, back to Bedard, a long three-pointer. It's good. 35-16, Mountain Valley. Staples, being pursued from behind, has it knocked away by Boudreau. 2:09 left here in the first half.
Yeah, Bedard's got 28 right now, John.
Unbelievable. Up top to Geisler. Drives in the paint, up off the glass, no good, but he is called for the player control.
I think also Geisler turned his ankle a little bit on that, John. He's getting up a little slow.
In case you're wondering, Chris McKinney of Lincoln Academy has the Class B state title record with 46 points.
Here's a replay. Geisler penetrating to his left, down the lane, jump shot. He's going to get called for the player control foul. I think when he comes down on the foot of the defender, number 11, Gonzalez, and that's when he turned his ankle a little bit.
Bedard lines up for 3 again. He will get it. Good soft touch. 31 points. He's going to destroy this record for the Knights over at this pace. Travers out deep. Leaves it for Lauka. In the paint, the jumper off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Geisler has it. Puts it back up. That won't fall. And a foul called on Camden Rockport in the rebounding action. We'll walk down to the other end.
Yeah, a little frustration now showing up on Camden. They're not shooting real well, and everything's going Mountain Valley's way. They're going to have to just still hang in there. You know, they're still down 20, but the game can change. Remember, we had the Skank and Hodgson game in here with a 20-point lead, and it ended up a 4-point game, John. So, you know, it's not over if you can regroup.
Dean Boudreau will be at the line for the Falcons. They lead it by 22. 1:34 left here in the first half. Shot is no good. Rebound is tipped around and comes right back to Boudreau. Bedard, the long three-pointer again. Yeah, and Jeff Hart just shakes his head. What can you do?
Yeah, that's going to be, that's another 27-footer. No question about it.
Andy Bedard on a mission tonight. Travers has his pass almost knocked away by Bedard. Geisler on the baseline, very patient that time, drained it.
Yeah, good play by Geisler. Pulled up jumper from the baseline.
Boudreau along the baseline to Cormier. His little hook shot is good. Everything's falling for the Falcons. Unbelievable.
Yeah, when things go right, they are really going right.
43-18. Mountain Valley is blowing this game out. And Gonzalez commits the foul on Travers near the timeline.
I think really the only thing you can really do with a player like Bedard is maybe you got to come out there and play two men on him and just force him to give the basketball to somebody else, even if it's going to be full court. Because if he gets into the half court, I mean, no matter what he does tonight, he's just golden.
Well, until that little hook shot by Cormier, I can't remember the last Falcon to take a shot. As Travers hits the first foul shot. You see the mascot over there. It kind of looks like an ice pack. Can go on the heads of Jeff Hart right now. Travers missed the second, but right there for the putback is Welka. 40 seconds to play in the half. Boudreau looks inside for Gonzalez. The jumper is no good. Rebounds Geisler. Geisler will bring it up for the Windjammers. Turn around in the paint, out to Travers. Staples lines up for three. Switch.
Yeah, good ball reversal by Cameron Rockport. Took their time, reversed the ball to the corner, got a nice three-point shot.
15 seconds remain. 43-24, Mountain Valley. It is Foreman with it out deep. Leaves it now for Callahan. Callahan drives inside. As it knocked away by Travers, he can't control it. Now he gets it to Landreth, and that's going to do it. We're at halftime of the Class B State Championship. Mountain Valley 43, Camden Rockport 24. Back in 2 minutes.
Our dairy farmers get up very early to bring you the freshest, best-tasting milk possible. Maine milk from Grant's Dairy. Grant's is dedicated to quality. It takes hard-working men and women and their cows to meet our high standards.
Almost time for my breakfast, Darcy.
At mealtime, nothing tastes better than a wholesome, refreshing glass of Grant's milk. At Grant's, we take pride in our work. You can taste the difference.
Thanks, girls. As always, you did a fine job.
Naturally.
Yeah, they all look innocent enough until they start ganging up on you. Then you'll be glad you invested in the security of Jeep Grand Cherokee. With full-time four-wheel drive, an optional V8, four-wheel anti-lock brakes, and a driver's side airbag. Because when you're outnumbered millions to one, you need all the help you can get. Now save up to $1,200 on Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. See your New England Jeep and Eagle dealer today.
I found out about UMM through a computer search last year at college. I wasn't happy with the college I was at, and I saw Maine, and I loved it. I fell in love with the school instantly. The campus is beautiful. The area is beautiful. It's just incredible to be up here in nature, untouched.
If I'd known what this school was all about and had come here right after school and had talked to the people at admissions, I definitely would have come here first.
The University of Maine, the Triumph.
Welcome back to the Bangor Auditorium. We played one game tonight already, and the Class B state final for girls was over about a half an hour ago. And as you know, the Sizzler Tournament Scoreboard, brought to you, of course, by Sizzler, Bangor Mall Boulevard, featuring in March their $4.99 buffet from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Here's the way they look. Earlier today, we had York handling Herman 64-37, and there it is, the first class championship, and it is in Class B girls. One more tonight, and that's the boys' game. Tomorrow we have 8 games to play as well. Starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's Madomic Valley making all the way up from the coast to play Bangor. Game 2, a girls' quarterfinal, and it's Caribou against Nokomis. Third game of the day, the boys are back. Skowhegan against Waterville. They know each other very well. Hamden girls take on number 2 Lawrence, 3-time state champ Bulldogs in first game of the afternoon. 3:30, a boys game, Presque Isle against Caribou, and a girls game, Old Town and Brewer will wrap up the afternoon session. In the evening, the girls of Bangor and Coney will wrap it up. Battle of the Rams. Coney is number 1 there, and Hamden and Lawrence will wrap up the day on the boys 1-8 matchup. We're joined now by John Shaw, the Camden Rockport principal, who knows very well these Mountain Valley boys. John, first of all, tell us how you got from Rumford and coaching there down to Camden Rockport.
Well, 7 years ago, I was assistant principal at Rumford and was seeking a head job, and Camden, which was my hometown, opened, and I took the opportunity to move there.
A great place to live and work, I would imagine, down along the coast.
You bet. It's wonderful down there.
Tell us about these Mountain Valley boys. You were just telling me you were living next to Andy Bedard when he was just a little kid. Could you see signs of great basketball talent there?
Well, Andy was only about a foot tall when I knew him, but I certainly knew the coaches. All 4 of the coaches on the bench were players that I worked with at the time, and they're really special young men. But the story tonight is Andy Bedard, and even though we've been a second-half team all year, unless the ceiling falls on him, we're in deep trouble.
You can see, do you have a little bit of flake of rooting for Mountain Valley or the Rumford area still in you, or are you all Camden Rockport these days?
Well, I certainly have best wishes with the coaches and the kids and the people there, but the coach of our team, Jeff Hart, is like a brother to me. He's a young man that played for Mount Blue against us when I was coaching, but we're really close now, and all of the people in Camden and all of the kids are my family now, so I've got to stick with CF.
Best of luck the second half. I'm sure you're going to become a winner, whatever the way this one turns out.
Well, that's the truth. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for joining us. And we've got a little bit more to talk about Camden Rockport when we come back. They had a state championship 20 years ago. One of those guys will join us right back after this.
Lowest price.
AC firing performance. Install what the pros install. CarQuest. Welcome to the pros.
It's been 20 years since Camden Rockport won a state championship, and that year, 1974, this guy right here, Charlie Wooten, was the center on the Windjammers team. Do they still talk a lot of basketball? They still talk about that 74 team down in that area?
Well, there's certainly a lot of talk about it, Tim. Yeah, this certainly has brought back a lot of reminiscing for a lot of people. That was a great era for basketball on the coast. A lot of good teams. Madomic Valley very strong in that era as well. But yeah, we still talk about it.
Mountain Valley is just really going crazy in this first half, and Andy Bedard is a big reason for that, certainly. What do you think about this guy?
He's a big-time player. I don't know where he'll end up in another year of the college ranks, but he's definitely a Division I blue-chip prospect to go anywhere. He's a great player.
Believe it or not, some people around here were talking that Bobby Knight was trying to fly into Bangor today to get a look at this guy, so that is pretty impressive.
I believe it.
You still play basketball?
Play a little in an over 32 league in Rockland. As I mentioned, I know my limitations still at 37 years old, but we go out and get a little exercise and have some fun.
Charlie, it's nice to see you. Nice to finally meet you, and good luck in the second half of the Jammers.
Tim. Nice to see you.
Charlie Wooten, of course, of the Camden Rockport Windjammers, the last time they won the state championship. Let's go to John Small and Bob Cymbola. Guys?
Well, here at halftime, we'll check the stats real quickly for you for the Mountain Valley Falcons. Here you go. Andy Bedard, 34 points, 7 3-pointers in that first half. Matt Foreman has 3 points. Sean Spadea was 2. Adam Dayon with 2. And if you look at the field goal attempts, Bob, it really Camden Rockport been very cold from the floor.
Yeah, both teams got 37 shots off. The only difference was Camden hit on 17. They were 46 except for the foul. And neither team shooting very well from the floor, really, 27 and 46. Free throws, 1 for 8 and 3 for 9. Both teams not shooting well at all. You know, neither team really shooting well from the foul line. My suggestion is let's keep fouling people.
That seems to be where Bedard's weakness is. He's missed a couple of foul shots here tonight.
He's 1 for 3.
1 for 3. Camden Rockport, Mike Geisler's led the way tonight with 12 points. Corey Staples with 5. Dale Landreth only with 3. Ben Lauka 2. And Nathan Travers and Ian McKenzie each have 1. And if you're the Windjammers, Bob, in the second half, you really want to try to slow the tempo down of this game.
Oh, yeah, you got to slow it down and get the ball inside to Geisler and to Landreth and see what happens. They just can't keep playing up and down the pace. The more possessions Camden Rockport gives Mountain Valley, the deeper they're going to get in trouble.
Mountain Valley will start with the basketball here in the second half. They lead it 43-24. Little alley-oop attempt for Bedard is no good, but he got the rebound as it was tipped around. The shot put back up over Landreth. It's good.
Yeah, they went right to a backdoor play, missed it, but then he got a nice rebound and put it back in.
Well, let's go down the record books here for just a second. 46 points, the record scored in the state final in Class B. That was Chris McKinney for Lincoln Academy. And Bedard right now with 36. Geisler's shot is no good. Landreth has to put back. The Mountain Valley Falcons have already broken the most team three-point field goals in a game as Padilla lays it up and in on the pass from Bedard.
That was a great pass by Bedard. Penetrating to his right. He came back across to a hook pass to his left, all alone underneath the basket for a layup.
Staples has it for Camden Rockport. Spins in the paint. Little scoop shot is no good. Try to get it back to Lauka. Wasn't expecting it. And Bedard has it. Long down court pass for Spadea is knocked away.
Yeah, let's watch him now. Bedard penetrating now. Crossover dribble to his right, and then the hook pass underneath and laying it up as Spadea. Great penetration pass.
Geisler trying to get the pass out. It's taken away by Dayon. He'll lay it up and in on the break. And it's 49-26. Mountain Valley leading it.
Yeah, Mountain Valley really has created a great deal of up-tempo. And defensively, they're really good. They're quick with their feet. They're quick with their hands.
McKenzie with it down the right corner, up top to Staples. Over to Geisler. Geisler trying to move inside. Good defense by Dayon there. They'll go around the horn to Staples. Looking inside for Lauka. It's knocked away by Gonzalez, but Lauka tried to save it. It's a Mountain Valley basketball.
Yeah, they've turned it over now, 2 or 3 times here immediately in the second half. Just can't do that and get back in the ball game.
Very quickly, Bedard has set the record for most three-pointers in the state final. He breaks Chris McKinney's record of 6. He has 7. And Bedard will draw the foul at the foul line. And also right now, Bedard only 1 field goal away from tying McKinney's record set with Lincoln Academy back in 1989. So Bedard is going to rewrite this record book before we're over.
Well, he's not going to rewrite it. He may shatter it and then some, John, the way things are going here. We have found a weakness, though. He's 1 for 3 from the foul line. Well, he's 2 for 4 now. He's probably too close.
Yeah, a couple of Falcon fans. They're rooting for Andy Bedard. Bedard misses the second one. It's 50-26. Mountain Valley with the lead. You say Camden Rockport has to be patient, Bob, but how patient can you be when you're trailing by 24 in the third quarter?
You still got to be patient, because if you aren't, you got to get the ball inside. If you get the ball inside, you may get fouls. That stops the clock. That's how you're going to get back in the ball game. You've got to get it into the paint.
Ben Lauka that time for the Windjammers along the baseline. Bullet pass to Spadea by Bedard, and he puts it up over Landreth off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, nice play by Spadea. He wasn't intimidated by Landreth at all. He challenged him, went right at him.
Corey Staples faked the shot, looked to get it to Landreth. It's knocked away. Here comes Dayon on the break. Little alley-oop pass attempted for Bedard. He couldn't quite control it. Now he's going to set up the 3 points if you're looking at him. Bullet pass into Spadea. Can't get it past Landreth. They'll kick it back out for a long three-pointer for Bedard. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Geisler had it. Then it came to McKenzie. McKenzie's pass taken away in midair by Bedard behind the back. He couldn't get the shot to fall. Geisler with it now for the Windjammers in the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Won't fall. McKenzie with a tip. Got the rebound again. Puts it back up.
Yeah, Camden's still they've got to get it inside and hope they can draw some fouls, because that'll slow the game down. Hopefully they slow Bedard down.
52-30. The Falcons on top. Bedreau with a long 3. Good defense by Lauka, but Bedreau got his own rebound and puts the shot back up. Camden Rockport has really not performed well on the boards tonight, Bob.
Well, I think, they're a little shell-shocked. I'm sure they didn't expect this to happen.
Staples dishes to McKenzie along the baseline. Won't fall. Landreth with a tip.
Well, that's where they got to go, right inside of the big guy and all the guys there.
4:10 to play here in the third quarter. 54-32. Mountain Valley leading CR. Class B state championship game. Western Maine trying to make it a sweep. York defeated the Herman girls in the first game tonight. Spadea along the baseline, draws a double team, hits the shot, it gets fouled.
Yeah, but Bedard made that play. See, Bedard penetrated. No one helped out. When the guy came over late, he just dished it off to Spadea. Here, let's watch it here. Here's his penetration. Draws a man. Nice pass off the move inside. Spadea makes a nice power layup and scores. But again, Bedard creates so much. And the thing I like about Mountain Valley is the kids are looking for the pass from him on penetration. They're not getting fooled by him. They know it's coming.
I'm just going to mention that. You look at Bedard with his no-look passes, those bullet passes, but all his teammates are always aware.
That's right. He's not catching anybody's surprise. I'm sure he's done it all season long.
Spadea missed the foul shot. Geisler with it leaves it for Staples. 56-32. The Falcons leading the Windjammers. Staples trying to move around Callahan, dribbles it off his foot. Callahan goes for the layup and lays it up, no good. But right there for the tip, guess who?
Yeah, Bedard, and real good hustle on Bedard's part to follow up the layup. He didn't have to hustle that hard. It's a 25-point lead. He came from nowhere, and he just stole it again.
Inbound pass as he tried to save it along the sideline is taken away by Travers. 39 points now for Bedard. Lauka sets up for three. No good. Rebound Callahan. Bedard is 7 points away from setting the tournament record for scoring. There's a three-point shot. It's off the mark. Rebound, though, is right there. Cormier.
Yeah, nice putback by Cormier.
Travers on the other end. Staples for three. It's no good. Landreth has the rebound. Turnaround. Won't fall, but Landreth will draw the foul.
And that's what they've got to do, John. They've got to, really, the three-point shots now are just not going to help you. They're going to have long rebounds, start to break for Mountain Valley. You've got to get it inside. Now, if you get it inside, they may have to foul him, and that stops the clock. The only way Camden Rockport's going to get back in this ballgame is a clock stop.
They trail by 28 points. Maybe getting a little desperate there, firing up three-point shots with 2:52 left in the third. Dale Landreth at the line for the Windjammers, the big 6'7" center. First one is good. Landreth averaging 16 points per game with 11 rebounds to go with it. Hits them both. 60-34. Mountain Valley with a lead. Foreman with it now. Leaves it for Bedard. Bedard just may fire it up from there the way he's going.
Well, nothing would surprise me now.
Bedard looking to move inside. And the foul is called on McDonald. You were looking for the player control there, but they call McDonald.
Well, when you're a player like Bedard, you create so much action. The defender just was really out of position.
It'll be an inbounding situation along the baseline. Foreman gets it into Bedard. McDonald falls down. You can't do that.
Bedard going to his left, and that's not an easy play for a high school player. A player at any level going to your left.
41 points for Andy Bedard. We still have 2:20 to play in the third. Geisler at the foul line. The jumper off the mark. Landreth has the rebound, puts it back, no good. Got it again, puts it back up, count it, and he got fouled.
Yeah, good effort by Landreth getting to the offensive board. If you get the ball to him or on the boards, they don't have anybody that can match up with him.
Spadea has 3 fouls and has played very sparingly in the third.
Yeah, and with Spadea out, there's really nobody on there, bigger than 6'1", 6'2", maybe at the most. Now, Cormier is listed at 6'3".
2:13 to play. Landreth with 11 points tonight. Make it 12. 62-37, Mountain Valley over Camden Rockport. It is Foreman at the foul line, looking for some help. Kicks it back out to Callahan. Callahan drives through the paint, rejected by Landreth. Gonzalez has it back off the side of the backboard. The rebound, Weatherwax. Daly pushes it down court quickly to Travers. Out to Daly. Now Weatherwax. Leaves it for Travers on the left wing. Guarded there by Gonzalez. 1:40 to play here in the third quarter. Weatherwax moves in the paint. Nice move. Puts it up off the glass. Won't fall. Landreth gets the rebound. And he'll be fouled again.
Well, if guys are out right now taking a rest, they've got to go to Landreth, and they're doing that right now. And he's been to the foul line, what? This is, well, it's not, he's got no shooting, but he's been fouled, what, 3 times.
An inbound situation. McDonald along the baseline leaves it for Landreth. He'll take the jump shot. It's no good. But he draws the foul, and Dale Landreth will be back at the line, and it looks like Camden Rockport is finally getting the ball to the big guy.
Right, and again, if he gets fouled, this stops the clock, and this is how you're going to get back in with the clock stopped. You're not going to get back into this ball game with the clock running against the Mountain Valley.
Landreth has 12 points tonight. Misses the first one. He'll have one more. Averaging about 16 on the season. He had a triple-double in that title game against Orono. Got the second one. 62-38, Mountain Valley.
They're not going to press Mountain Valley with Bedard. They're just not going to. Not man-to-man anyway.
McDonald has Bedard now, and he tries to strip him as he drives along the baseline. He commits the foul. He's got such a quick first move, Bob, that you have such a hard time as a defensive player anticipating where he's going.
Yeah, and the help people don't know which people are helping because they don't know which side he's going to the court, left or right.
Cormier, the jumper along the baseline, is no good. Travers has it for CR. 1:19 left in the third. Landreth over to McDonald, wide open for 3. The shot's no good. Landreth fights for the rebound, and he gets fouled.
Right now, Cameron Rockport's best offense is shoot it, let Landreth go get it, or get it inside to Landreth. And that's 4 fouls on Cormier.
Cormier trying to guard Lameth, and now Chris West is going to check in. He's a 6'3" junior forward. He's going to give it a shot.
Yeah, well, they've got to do something with that. Another 2 fouls, and Cameron Rockport's going to be shooting 1-on-1.
Landreth kicks it up top to Weatherwax. Leaves a screen for Staples for 3. 1 minute to play in the third. 62-41.
Nice out-of-bounds play by Camden Rockport.
Bedard with it, dishes it off to West along the baseline. Landreth rejects it, and it comes down to West. He can't save it along the baseline. Camden Rockport will get it back. You kind of sense the Windjammers getting some life back.
Just a little bit, and the pace of the game has slowed down, John, though, because the fouls are stopping the pace of the game.
Travers trying to move around Bedard. They'll call him with a foul.
And now that's a 16 foul on Mountain Valley, 1 more, and they're going to be shooting 1-on-1. So what slowed the game down is the fouls that really Mountain Valley doesn't need to be doing because they're up by 20 points.
44 seconds remain in the third quarter. And the inbound situation will be right in front of us on the sideline. Weatherwax up top to Travers. Try to get it to Staples. Now Staples down in the corner. Staples will fire up a 3. In and out. Rebound Landreth. The putback is no good. He gets his own tip.
Yeah, good rebound by Landreth.
Landreth is keeping the Windjammers within reasonable distance right now. 62-43 Mountain Valley. Bedard, the long 3. Swish. He drained it.
Yeah, number 24, Dayon had a nice screen for him to the right-hand side there. Nice pick. And when he came off it, nobody switched, and he just squared up and really just drilled that, probably, what, a 27-footer?
I believe that's his 8th three-pointer.
8th three-pointer, yeah. How many points he got now?
That's a tournament record right now. He's got 44 points, 2 away from that tournament record.
And he's got a quarter to play. You know, this is probably, without an understatement, but I've been around a long time, and this is by far the best performance I've seen by a high school basketball player in the state of Maine.
Well, they call him the male Cindy Blodgett.
Well, he's a great player. You know, I saw him last year, and he was a good player last year, but he's really improved a great deal. But I like his ability to pass the basketball. You know, I don't know how many assists he's got tonight, but he's got to be in double figures there.
Travers at the foul line for Camden Rockport hits the first one. A 21-point lead for the Falcons, 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Jeff Hart set down Dale Landreth. You don't want him picking up any fouls in the last few seconds of the quarter.
No, it's a good move by Coach Hart. Get him out of there, give him a little breather, then get him back in.
Now here we go. Watch Bedard. Watch his eyes as he looks at the clock. 7 seconds to go, and McDonald will commit the intentional foul.
Yeah, he grabbed him right there. He knew he had gotten away from him, reached out and grabbed him. That's going to be an intentional foul. 2 shots and the ball out of bounds.
And Jeff Hart basically telling Corey McDonald, you can't grab him. So Bedard will be at the line for 2, and Mountain Valley will get the ball back.
Still may not be a bad idea. You stop the clock, and he's still only 2 for 4 from the foul line, George. So, you know, it might be the best thing is to foul him.
We'll see what happens. He hit the first one. He'll have one more, and then you can expect him to get the ball with 6 seconds to play in the quarter.
And that's plenty enough time for them to get a shot off.
Missed the second one.
And maybe we found out it may be the best thing is to foul him.
Well, he basically has a record of about 1 for 2 every time he goes to the line.
I guess better than a 3.
He comes into Bedard. Going to take the long one-handed three-pointer. It is off the rim, no good. West trying to put it back up, and he got fouled, I believe, with 1 second left.
He got fouled by number 54, Weatherwax.
If that shot had gone in by Bedard.
he really threw that one.
One-handed three-point attempt. It almost went down.
He still had control of the ball when he released it, John.
Unbelievable. The gun did go off, but there is 1 second left in the quarter. The officials are talking to the scorekeeper right now. And we'll see what happens.
That's 5 fouls on number 14.
Nathan Travers.
Nathan Travers, that's what it is. And Coach Hart's got 30 seconds to replace him, so that's what's held the game up. There's still a second on the clock. Do you think Bedard will get a shot off in the last second?
I wouldn't bet against it. Let's put it that way. Jeff Hart taking his time over on the sideline as he decides who to replace Travers with.
Right, he's going to come back with Staples.
Staples will come back in the game. You could see him getting tired out tonight as he's had to play Bedard pretty much one-on-one throughout the night.
Yeah, and, you know, it's tougher to play defense than it is offense, and he's guarding the man who's got the ball almost 90% of the time.
You have to wonder if Jeff Hart will think back on this game and wish he had double-teamed Bedard.
Well, we can always second-guess ourselves in Monday quarterback. It probably wouldn't make any difference the way he's played tonight. Mike Savage was telling me that they did that in the Western Maine Final, and it didn't make any difference.
West missed the first one. He'll have one more. There is 1 tick on the clock here in the third quarter. A 21-point lead for Mountain Valley. Second shot is no good. A rebound, Gonzalez. The turnaround goes in, but it will not count. So we've played 3 in the Class B state championship game. Mountain Valley 66, Camden Rockport 45. Back in 1 minute.
Go that I have in front of me.
Doing a fine job, as the whole WABI crew is. You made a good point, Bob, during that break, that Bedard has 45 points. He's tied with Camden Rockport right now.
Right now, it's a good ball game that way.
Staples missed the underhand shot in underneath. 7:40 to play in the Class B state championship. Boudreau leaves it for Spadea. Tries to move around Landreth, can't do it. And it looks like Landreth fouls Spadea from behind.
Yeah. It's going to be one-on-one now. Both teams are going to be in a one-on-one. Now, this does help Camden because right now, Mountain Valley is only 3 for 13 from the foul line, so slows the pace of the game, and maybe we found the secret against Mountain Valley is foul them so they aren't shooting 25-footers.
It's been their only weakness tonight. Spadea misses it, and Landreth has the rebound.
Yeah, and that's only 2 fouls on Landreth, so he's got plenty to go with.
Geisler. Double team, trying to get it over to Staples, almost taken away by Bedard. McDonald moves in for the jumper, got it. 66-47, I believe that's the first time in a while the lead's been under 20 points.
Right.
Up top now, it is Dayon. Leaves it for Bedard. Bedard's next basket will break the tournament record. He throws up a one-hander, it's no good. But he gets fouled.
You know, mentioning this, remember the Kentucky-LSU game when Kentucky was down 31, and what did LSU do to get Kentucky do to get back in the ball game? They fouled LSU. LSU was, what, 13 for 29 from the foul line. So maybe a good strategy right now would be for Camden Rockport to just foul them.
Bedard hits the first one. He has now tied the Class B state championship record of 46 points set by Chris McKinney back in 1989. This shot right here could break it. And he does. Yep. And a foul in the rebounding action.
Yeah, that's going to be on Dayon. He pushed off on the foul shot. But we just had a record, you're right, that's his 47th point, come at the 7:05 mark of the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. Very quickly, let's run down through it. Most field goals scored, he's broken McKinney's record.
Right.
Most three-point field goals scored, he's broken that record with 8. Most team three-point field goals, that record has been broken tonight.
Correct.
And most points scored has been broken tonight.
And that's also, that record is most points in any state championship game, regardless of classification, John.
That's right. Corey McDonald will be at the line for Camden Rockport as Lauka and Landreth sit down. 7:05 to play in the game. McDonald hits the first one. He'll have one more.
It's going to be a foul shooting contest the rest of the way now because both teams are in a one-on-one, and both teams are getting a little bit tired. And when fatigue builds in, you're going to have more fouls.
McDonald misses the second one. Gonzalez with the rebound, leaves it for Bedard. Bedard can add to his point total. A three-pointer, it's in and out. Rebound comes down to Daly of Camden Rockport. The Windjammers really have to push it up now. They trail by 20, and Daly lost control. It goes out of bounds, but Dayon playing great defense over there for the Falcons.
I think Coach Hart right now is giving Landreth and guys a rest, just maybe a minute or so here to collect themselves, get their breath back so they can get back in and make a run. The game is not over yet.
6:35 to play. Bedard driving through the lane, and he will be fouled by Daly, I believe, reached in. Shot would not have counted, and you're right, here come the big three for Camden Rockport. Landreth, Geisler, and Lauka, all rested.
Right, give them a minute's rest there. Chance to sit down, collect their thoughts, and get the last shot here with 6:34 to go. It's a good move on Coach Hart's part. But I still think as long as the fouls occur, Camden, you know, until we get to the 4-minute mark here, Camden still has a chance to make a run at it.
They trail by 20. Andy Bedard at the line. Misses the first one. Rebounds Spadea. Comes right back out to Bedard. Started there by Lauka. Leaves it for Dayon. Dayon trying to move along the baseline, leaving it for Spadea. Ball is on the floor. There's a fight for it. And no call made as it comes back out to Bedard. Bullet pass inside to Spadea. Lays it up and in. What a pass from Andy Bedard.
Hey, he's making great passes tonight, but that one right there might be the best one he's made. That's about a 10. We'll give him a 10 on that, right?
Unbelievable no-look pass. McDonald on the baseline. The jumper is no good. Rebound yanked away by Lauka. His hook shot won't fall, but he drew the foul. We're going to look at that pass one more time. That is worth seeing.
Here he's coming, penetration now. He's dribbling up now to the top of the circle. Just picks it up, throws it off the move, all alone to Spadea. Oh, that's a great, great pass. Hey, that is a big-time assist.
The thing that impresses me almost more than the scoring ability of Bedard is his court awareness.
Oh, yeah, you get him in the Division I level with players that are great players at their positions besides him. You know, he's going to really be a great prospect.
Lauka missed the first foul shot. He'll have one more. That's in and out. Rebound Gonzalez, and McKenzie very quickly will commit the foul, and maybe that's what Jeff Hart has told his team.
Yeah, I think he's got to do that. I think that's a good strategy. You got to foul him, stop the clock, and make him go to the foul line. I think the other thing that we mentioned it before, John, the thing that impresses me also, give credit where credit's due to the other Mountain Valley kids. They have not missed one pass that he's thrown to them tonight. There was one he threw away in the beginning of the third quarter, but that was just a bad pass that he made. One for the night. One out of, 30. But again, he just does such a great job.
Well, with him on the court, you have to be aware as the rebound is fought for by Lauka and Spadea, the arrow pointing Mountain Valley's way.
Right. The thing is, they're looking for the pass, and they know if they're open, they're going to get it.
Out to Bedard, wide open for three. The shot is off the back of the rim, no good. Spadea has it. Back out to Bedard, and as he tries to move around Bailey, he travels. That's about the only thing he's done wrong tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had many turnovers. I think that one and the pass he made earlier, he's had just 2 turnovers. And considering how much he has the ball in his hands, that's amazing.
5:40 to play. A 22-point lead for the Falcons in the Class B state championship game. Lauka sets up for three. It's good. No, pulled the hands down. Now he changed it. It is a three.
Yeah, it's a three-pointer. Time. Yeah.
Jeff Hart wants a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
When you're outnumbered millions to one, you need all the help you can get. Now save up to $1,200 on Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. See your New England Jeep and Eagle dealer today.
They've caught the passes. Yeah, here's the Camden's last play. Into the corner, they're double-teaming guys, and they're leaving Lauka all alone, and he jumps shot three-pointer from the corner. They double-teamed on guys who are on the baseline, left him wide open for the three, and it's down to 19 points.
Now, if you notice, Jeff Hart has been taking Geisler and Landreth out on every inbound play for Mountain Valley. It's almost assuredly he's going to use his bench players to foul.
That's correct, and that's good strategy. Yeah, that's good strategy. Stop the clock and put them on the foul line, and now he'll get them back in as soon as to go on offense. And this is really a repeat of that Kentucky-LSU game, the same type of strategy.
Well, maybe Jeff Hart was watching.
Well, I'm sure he was. If he wasn't, but Jeff Hart's a good coach. He knows what he's doing, and he knows that the only thing he can do now is to stop that clock. If the clock runs, Camden Rockport is not going to win the ball game.
Jeff Hart in his 12th year down at Camden Rockport. It's been 20 years since the state championship. As Bedard misses the foul shot, here come the Windjammers. Staples up top, guarded by Bedard. Looking to move inside as it knocked away by Dayon. Staples got it back, penetrated through the defense and lays it up and in.
Yeah, good penetration by Corey Staples.
17-point lead for Mountain Valley. Out deep. Lauka trying to foul Dayon, can't do it. Now Geisler goes after him, he can't do it. Boudreau leaves it on the baseline for Spadea.
If they're going to foul, they've got to do it now because they're wasting so much time.
Dayon on the far sideline gets it away to Gonzalez, and Geisler will reach in and commit the foul. He took an awful lot of time to do it, though.
Yeah, if you're going to do this, you've got to do it immediately because you're just losing time. You know you're going to foul him eventually, so you might as well foul him right away. Because the problem was they scored, John, and they couldn't get their defensive team on the court to foul, and that's Geisler's third foul.
4:44 to play. Gonzalez misses the first one. The rebound comes out deep, though. Bedard has it. And leaves it for Dayon. Back out to Bedard. And he's moving around Lauka as he dribbles behind the back, and he'll be fouled.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Landreth.
And I believe that's number 3 on Landreth, too.
Right. Again, the only weakness that they've shown, they really have not shot well from the foul line, and this is really why Camden Rockport's cut into this league.
Bedard with a tournament record 47 points tonight, make it 48. As we mentioned before, he set the scoring record in the Class B Western tournament with 113 points in the tournament. And he's got 49 tonight in the Class B state championship. A record no matter what class you talk about.
Absolutely.
Staples has it for the Windjammers. Looking inside for Geisler. He'll move inside, splits the defense, lays it up and in.
Nice move by Geisler. Good penetration. Nice move.
72-55. The Falcons lead it. 4:12 to play in the Class B state championship. Bedard trying to move around Daly. Daly will reach in very quickly.
Right, and Coach Hart had him switch men. He came over and picked up Bedard to foul him.
And the clock will stop once again with 4:08 to play.
It's going to take a long time to play these last 4 minutes, John. We may be here till 11 o'clock.
Bedard hits the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll have one more. An 18-point lead for the Mountain Valley Falcons. Bedard got them both. 51 points for Bedard tonight. This has been an unbelievable performance.
No, you know, people sitting here tonight watching this game, you're seeing history in the making.
Staples looking inside for Geisler. It's taken away by Bedard. The long outlet pass to Boudreau, and Landreth has to commit the foul. And Landreth is lucky he didn't get called with the intentional. As Boudreau came up, he wanted a few words with Landreth.
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Here's Bedard with a rebound. Watch the pass off the dribble. A long pass all the way down in, and then the foul.
And I tell you, right now, the coaches are going at it. Matt Topris and Jeff Hart are screaming at each other on the sideline.
In defense of Landreth, that was a good hard foul. He didn't want him to score, and he didn't want to foul him and let him score. The only difference was Landreth is 6'7", 220, and the other guy is not, the number 23, Boudreau is not very big. So the foul and the contact, I think that's what really happened.
Boudreau got the first one. Matt Topris was looking down at Hart, giving the intentional foul signal and screaming at him. 76-55, Mountain Valley with the lead. We certainly don't like to see that. Staples gets the roll.
Nice move by Staples. Good penetration.
Now Daly in the backcourt, looking to foul Bedard. He can't catch him. And he'll finally catch up, knocking it out of bounds.
Yeah, and Bedard's played every minute, too. Now let's watch Corey Staples. Penetration right down the middle. Nobody closes the door. And then when he does step over, a reverse underhand layup. Really a nice shot.
And Daly will foul Bedard on the far sideline. This time he does get him. That's the one problem about fouling Andy Bedard. You have to catch him first.
Yeah, he's really quick. And again, he's played every minute. And I don't think he's really had a fatigue factor here. I think he had a little slow beginning of the fourth quarter, but I think he was just catching his breath.
51 points tonight for Bedard. Make it 52. 77-57, back up to a 20-point lead for the Falcons. 3:27 to play in this one. Bedard got them both. Geisler down in the corner to Staples. Inside pass to Lauka, blocked by Bedard. Ball on the floor, a fight for it, and we have a tie-up. But Andy Bedard can block shots, too.
Let's take a look at this again. Here's the pass inside. Just a great block by Bedard. And, you know, Bedard may be 6 feet, but he plays about 6'5". And here's a scramble for the loose ball again, showing right there.
A little bit of a wet spot down the paint. The officials will take care of that. Landreth and Boudreau having some words once again. You really don't like to see that.
No, a little bit of frustration setting in.
Landreth double teamed here. Ball will still come into him. Up top to Geisler. Down in the corner, they set up Staples for three. It's no good. Rebound, Dayon. Here comes the break. It's Boudreau. He'll lay it up and in.
Nobody back on defense for Camden. The three-point shot was taken, and no one got back on defense.
Long outlet pass to Daly. Leaves it up top for Landreth. And Bedard will commit the foul as he tried to take it away. I believe that's only his second tonight.
Yeah, it's just 2 fouls on Bedard.
Landreth will be at the line. 1-1, 2:55 to play. 80-57. Mountain Valley on top. And really all Camden Rockport has done since halftime is pretty much matched the Falcons basket for basket.
Right, and you get so far down like that, it's awful tough. Then you work hard to get back, and the fatigue builds up, and it's just a tough situation.
Landreth hits the first shot. You wonder if the Windjammers had played like that in the first half, what kind of game this would have been.
Yeah, well, the pace of the game was slowed down, John, because of the fouls, and I think the slower the pace, the better off Camden Rockport is.
Landreth got them both, and there's the gold ball on the table on the far court for the Class B state championship. The Falcons pass, taken away by Landreth. Lines up for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Boudreau, and Landreth will foul him.
That's 5 fouls on Landreth.
And that's 5 fouls on Landreth. He's done. 2:43 to play. The Camden Rockport fans stand and salute a great season. The Mountain Valley fans show their disappreciation.
Yeah, Lander finished the night with 17 points, right about on the season average.
Bedard at the line for Mountain Valley, misses the shot. Geisler with the rebound. A 21-point lead for Mountain Valley, 2:38 to play. Geisler looking to get it down inside the Weatherwax, and they call a player control foul on Camden Rockport.
Well, that's 4 fouls on Geisler. He pushed off with his left hand trying to get free.
Bedard walks it up for the Falcons. 2.5 minutes to play. Bedard looking for Spadea along the baseline. Spadea wasn't expecting it. I guess they aren't paying attention except when Andy Bedard has the basketball.
That's a good point, John. Point well taken.
Staples has it for the Windjammers. At the top of the circle goes to Geisler. Geisler looking to drive inside. Dishes it off for Lauka. Lauka will lay it up. No good. Bedard has the rebound. Bedard, the behind-the-back pass to Dayon. Looking to alley-oop inside to Gonzalez. He lays it up and in. Pretty play.
Yeah, nice pass by Dayon for alley-oop. Nice play.
Geisler on the other end, loses control. Staples brings it down, puts it up off the glass. It won't fall. Rebound, Mountain Valley. Here comes Bedard again. Inside to Spadea, and he'll get hammered by McDonald. He will go to the line. Let's look at that play again.
Nice pass for penetration by Geisler. Mr. Easy shot, though. And here comes the rebound. Watch the pass by behind the back by Bedard. Over to 24 Dayon. And Dayon's going to throw the alley-oop inside to Gonzalez. Nice play. That's a Division I play, John, right there.
It really is. I tell you, this Mountain Valley Falcon team, very, very impressive. You can talk all you want about Andy Bedard, but his teammates certainly help him along. They pay attention.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's not the only player that Mountain Valley's got. Mountain Valley's got some good players, and they've got good quickness, and they get the ball to each other.
Well, when you got a player like Andy Bedard, he certainly makes everybody else around him that much better.
No question. And the other people feed off him. For example, some of the kids make the same type of passes, try the same thing. It's contagious.
Spadea missed the second shot. Rebound Camden Rockport. 82-59, 1:35 to play. It's been a record-setting night for Andy Bedard and the Falcons as they can sense the goal ball now. Lauka drains a three-pointer from the corner.
Yeah, that was deep from the corner, too. That stopped the clock. The ball went out of bounds. And this is now a 20-point game.
Matt Cobras wants some substitutions here as Chris West is going to check in, and Andy Bedard will sit out. What a night.
Yeah, going to get a standing ovation, especially from the Mountain Valley side. Well deserved.
It certainly is. Callahan, behind the back scoop shot, won't fall. Here come the Windjammers. Lauka for 3 points. It's good.
And we got a foul underneath here. Push off. Looks like it's going to be on Weatherwax pushing off.
The basket will count.
Yep. And back-to-back threes by Lauka.
1 minute to play.
We must have set a record for total three-pointers in a game also, haven't we? I don't know if that's in there or not.
I don't think that's one of the records they have in the book.
But I'm sure probably with what's going on tonight, how many threes is that for Camden Rockport?
It's been incredible. Cormier will be at the line for Mountain Valley as Mike Geisler gets a great hand as he sits down for the Windjammers. Great season for Geisler.
Hey, that's 5 three-pointers for Camden Rockport as Geisler went out. So what's that for the total for the ball game? Must be, well, 14-15.
Yeah, about 14-15, yeah. Cormier at the line for the Falcons. Shot is no good. Rebound fought for. And it's pulled down by Eric Crabtree, who's checked in for the Windjammers. Long pass up to Staples. 50 seconds to play. Long three-pointer from Staples is no good. They kick it right back out to him. He'll take a Bedard-style three-pointer. It's good. He says, hey, Andy, I can do it too.
That's about a 29-footer there. That's a 6-3 for Camden Rockport.
14-point lead and stolen away by Staples. He lines up for three. It's good. Here come the Windjammers. 82-71, 27 seconds to play. Crabtree trying to foul Staples. Steals it away. Fires up a three-pointer. That's off the mark. Weatherwax had it momentarily. Now the Falcons get fouled. What a wild and woolly last 20 seconds. I don't know if there's anything we can say. Just watch the replay of those threes. Corey Staples putting the Windjammers back in. It may be too little too late. 82-71. And Mountain Valley at the line again. This time it'll be Matt Foreman. There's just 15 seconds left. He misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Gonzalez. Little scoop shot won't fall. Rebound put back up and in by Dick Dorr. 5 seconds to play. Long down-court pass goes out of bounds. The Falcons will take over. Mass substitutions for Mountain Valley. 3 seconds on the clock. 84-71. The Falcons are going to win their second state championship in 5 years.
And of course, Mountain Valley is a combination of Mexico and Rumford and some other smaller schools in the area. What is it? Bryan, Mexico, Roxbury, Rumford, SAD 43. Because Rumford and Mexico have always had great tradition. I mean, Rumford had those great teams with Coach John Shaw, who's the principal at Camden Rockport, who won 2 or 3 state championships and won an Upper New England championship. So, you know, when you put those two towns together, and I know Mexico, we played them in the state championship game one year when I was at Arnold. So you combine two great schools, great tradition, and you've got a pretty good program. That does it. Mountain Valley is the Class B state championship for 1994. They win it over Camden Rockport 84-71 as the Falcon fans file onto the floor and mob their team. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep them off the floor tonight.
I guarantee you Andy Bedard is in the bottom of that pile. 51 points. A Class B state championship record for Andy Bedard. A phenomenal night for that young man.
Yeah, and he had 53 points.
53, excuse me, finished with 53 points.
53 points. He only had 8 points in the last quarter.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. And they were all foul shots. They weren't going to let him shoot the basketball, John.
He worked on the foul shots. He got better at it as the game went by.
He was 8 for 10 from the foul line. He picked up in the last quarter.
It's unbelievable. What can you say? The Falcons started out, pretty much ran the game at their own pace, and Camden Rockport just couldn't keep up, Bob.
No, the faster the game went, the tougher it was for Camden Rockport. In the second half, when, as we talked about before, we don't want to be redundant, but really the key for them to getting back in the game was when they got to the foul line. Both teams got them to 1-on-1 early, and that slowed the pace of the game down, and that cut into the lead.
Well, down come the Nets for Mountain Valley. It will be Matt Foreman getting the honors as he takes down a loop, and everybody's going to get a chance.
Great feeling. It's a great feeling for the kids. You know, when you started out this year as Class B, there were probably 38 teams. And now you've got one that's the best, and they're the state champions. And this is something they'll take with them their entire lives, John.
Well, you've been here before, Bob. What does it feel like?
Well, it's great. You know, it's great for coaches, but it's even greater for the kids. You know, as a coach, you get a chance the next year. But as the kids go through, it's something they'll take with them their entire lives.
Now, you've been on the other end, too. What's it like for Jeff Hart and his Windjammers?
Well, if you win your runners-up, okay.
Well, Harold Stewart is going to make the announcements over on the PA right now as we're going to have the awards handed out. Let's go over to him.
Beginning on with the awards, representing the Maine Principal Association and presenting the awards this evening, Mr. John Perry from Herman High School, Mr. Ron Gleason from Belfast Area High School. Maine Principals Association would like to congratulate both teams for your great seasons. Coach Hart, you and your team could have given up, but you did not. Your 20 wins this season, your Class B Big East title, and making it to the state finals has created a fine 1993-94 season, and congratulations. Would you come forward, please? Coach Jeff Hart, assistants Tom Stamen, Dave Cook, Doug Peel, Present your awards to Justin Harvey, Ryan Pierce, your managers. You'd come forward. Your team members, beginning with Corey McDonald. Nathan Travers. Tom Salonen. Chris Hart. Andrew Daly. Eric Crabtree. Ben Luce. Matt Weatherwax. Matthew Clark. Dale Landreth. Ian McKenzie. The three seniors, Ben Aloka. Corey Staples. Mike Geisler. Coach, we have representatives come forward, please. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, we'd like to present you with this award symbolizing State of Maine Class B Boys Runner-Up for 1994. Coach Cobra, you may be losing three starting seniors, but with Mr. Bedard and your support cast, your future looks like fun and a lot of great basketball. Andy set the state record with threes with 8 in this game and most points scored with 53. He also tied the all-tourney record with the 53 points. Congratulations on a great season and your fine team. If you'd come forward, please. Your assistant coaches, Don Roberts, Andy Shorey, Chris Gorham, Tim Gason. Your managers, Luann Burns, Jen Perry, your team members, beginning with Clay Marston, Micah Cormier, Chris West, and Jason Carrier, Jack Dorr, Kevin New, Robert Callahan, Matt Forsman, Chad Haynes, Mark Jorgensen, Steve Gonzalez. Andy Bedard. Three starting seniors, Dean Boudreau, Sean Spetta, and Adam Dayon. Coach, if you'd have representatives come forward, please. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, we present to you this award symbolizing the state of Maine Class B boys basketball champions for 1994. Congratulations on a great season.
There it is, the gold ball, the Mountain Valley Falcons, the 1994 Class B state champions. We're going to come back in 2 minutes and talk to the winning coach and, of course, Mr. Bedard.
For me and my family,
just want you to
people give lots of different
great products, four-wheel drive, and
Bend Eagle dealer today.
John Small and Bob Simbelik back at the Bangor Auditorium. Let's run down the final stats of tonight's Class B state championship game for the Camden Rockport Windjammers, who came up on the short end. Dale Landreth with 17 points tonight, but actually Corey Staples led the way with 18 as he hit those 2 3-pointers near the end of the game. Mike Geisler finished with 14, Ben Lauko with 13, and Ian McKenzie, Nathan Travers, and Corey McDonald all chipped in 3 points tonight. The Windjammers did hit 7 3-pointers as they fired them up near the end of the game. For the victorious Mountain Valley Falcons, the 1994 Class B state champions, led by none other than Andy Bedard, 53 points in the game. That is a Class B state final record. He had 8 3-pointers. That is a record as well. Sean Spadia finished with 10 points tonight. Matt Foreman with 3. Dean Boudreau with 6. Adam Dayon with 4. Micah Cormia with 4. Steve Gonzalez with 2. And Jack Dorr with 2. And the Mountain Valley Falcons finished with 9 3-pointers in the game. That is a tournament record, or a Class B state final record for a team with 9 3-pointers. Let's head on the floor now. Tim Throckmorton is with winning coach Matt Cobers.
Thanks very much, Matt. You came out today and you obviously had a big, quick start, and that certainly gave you the nice cushion. How did you do that, and did that work as planned?
Well, you always like to get off to a good start. I thought, early on in the game, I thought we missed some good shot opportunities, but we got it rolling good. Defensive pressure has been the key for us all year long, and I thought we pressured the ball real well, and that allowed us to get back on track offensively and hit some shots and get the margin that we could work with all night long.
And while Andy had that fast start, I think 15 of the first 20 points, Camden Rockport was certainly starting cold.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to think something that had to do with defensive pressure. I mean, the kids take pride in it. They work hard in practice all year long on the defensive drills, and they really take a lot of pride in their defensive intensity.
Andy, we spoke before the game. He's certainly a very special player and one of the best we've seen. But did he look like he was picking it up a notch in a state final?
He's been pretty much like that right through. The Western Maine, he had games of 47 and 43 and 33 or something like that. So he picks it up a notch or two in all of his big tournament games.
A couple of times after he hit big three-pointers or big shots, I'd look over at the bench and you guys were smiling. It's almost like you can be watching him as a fan yourself.
Well, you do at times. You got to stay focused on the game, but he does put on a spectacular show, and he did so tonight.
Certainly a tremendous accomplishment. A couple of years there and a state title and the second gold ball for the school. This is a great accomplishment for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The whole area of Rumford, Mexico have been supporting us all year long, and we're going to bring the gold back home to them.
What about Byron and Ripley, too?
Byron and Roxbury as well.
Roxbury,
you can't forget those guys. Thank you.
Thanks very much, man. Well done. We'll be back to talk to the man of the hour or the man of the evening, Andy Bedard, when we come back to the auditorium right after this timeout.
Pickup of the year. Roast the beans longer than we do for our Dunkin' Dark Roast.
Driving back and forth to your job site, give you a and don't you move a doggone inch.
We have Andy Bedard courtside. Andy, it was a pretty spectacular show tonight on the floor. You pumped up coming into a state final?
Yeah, everybody was up for the game. You know, it's our first state championship anybody's played in, and we were really ready to go.
The initial lead you got tonight was pretty much on your shoulders. You're hitting some long downtown threes. Did you realize that you think this kind of time to win a game early?
Yeah, it's good. We had a hard time. We have a hard time coming from behind, and we know if we get out to a good lead and just keep running the floor, we'll be all set.
You're not shy about taking the three, but it seems like you're extending the line there. That's what 22, 23-foot three-pointer sometime. Is there any dead spot on your range? Did you just keep going further and further out?
No, I don't plan that. Just where Adam sets the screen, I come off. I don't really look at the line. I just look at the rim.
Teamwork works in a lot of ways. The team seems to work to get you free a lot. Is that the case? You work off picks and get the ball?
Yep. They work off picks and give me the ball, and the main rule is screener gets it, so they're just looking, as soon as I get the ball, they're looking for the ball too.
We saw something pretty amazing tonight. You had 53 points, a tournament record here on the floor. Was this a good night for you, or is this an average night? Can we please say this was an exceptional night for you?
This is a real good night for me tonight. Yeah, and the team too, yeah.
Did you feel loose coming into this one?
Yeah, at first I missed my first 4 shots, but then I just started loosening up a little bit, and then I started feeling pretty good.
You know, I can't even remember you missing those first 4 shots.
Oh, I did.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Camden Rockport, they fought back, but it almost seemed a little too late. They got down by about 20 points, and when they first started to come back, you had that nice cushion. Did you see them coming back at all?
Yeah, we knew when we went in the locker room at halftime, they weren't going to die down, and they started coming back a little bit at us, and we started coming back at them, and we knew we had to keep playing. We couldn't just go to sleep, or they'd come right back into it.
Andy, you got a problem with your game tonight. You missed 6 foul shots, I think. What's wrong?
I don't know. I was cold from the line. I couldn't hit anything.
11 foul shots, though. 11.